report is looking into transgender discrimination and how we can break down the barriers to transgender acceptance. So it covers a lot of different areas, and it works on like amending a few different laws that are already in place and then also bringing in new ones. That's a really important issue for me because I just believe that we need to make sure that even the minorities have acceptance in our communities, because otherwise it's just not equality, and I think that equality is one of the most important values. I was so happy that it passed because it's such a thing that would make such a big difference in so many people's lives if it was actually made into law. So yeah, it was incredible. It's been really, really interesting, and I think it's been really good for helping me to accept people with different views of my own. Like, we've had a lot of really good chats, like in the rooms, in the bathrooms and everything, just about like feminism and, you know, all sorts of things. We just chat about it, and so it's been really good to get that, and also to see a whole lot of people from so many different backgrounds, because in rural areas we don't really get that. Like, we've got some Indigenous people and we've got a whole lot of white people and then not much else. So it's been really, really good to like see so many people of different cultures and all sorts of things getting involved. I think that the three most important issues that are facing young people today would definitely, number one would be climate change by a long shot, which I think just faces everyone on Earth, but especially young people, because we're the people who are going to have to suffer the adverse effects. I think number two would be just the apathy in our youth, which I think comes from all of the amount of information that we have available to us on the internet. And I think youth are very disconnected. And I think that adds on to the third one, which I think would be mental illness, which I think comes from the disconnection that we have to each other because of social media and just because of the way the world is changing. I just think mental illness is a really big problem that we face.